Easing fears on the stand. Meet the dogs that do more than just provide companionship for children during trials.
For a 4, a 5, or a 6-year-old, this dog is their protector.
It's going to be hard to just go in.
New at 6, pups with a purpose heading into the courtroom. A few district attorneys around the state are now bringing therapy dogs to the stand.
As the Tulsa County program expands, it's easing fear as children testify.
She's probably been in the courtroom more than any of our other dogs, in large part because she has a wonderful, sweet demeanor.
5 therapy dogs are at the county's disposal to keep nerves at bay for children who've been abused.
One of the most difficult parts of doing those kind of cases is giving the child the courage to step into the courtroom.
The district attorney and prosecutors say the dogs help them overcome the stress of the courtroom and get to the truth of the case.
The children, thankfully, their memory of it is more towards the dog and how the dog supported them than it is actually about going through the process.
The heaviness of these traumatic cases can weigh on the children who are forced into a very adult situation when they're only 4 or 5 years old.
And when a monster comes into your room night after night after night, and you've suffered that trauma and that experience and that abuse, and then we ask you to go into court and tell a bunch of strangers about that scary and sometimes intimate, traumatizing experience, the least we can do is give a child some sort of comfort, some sort of protector.
She says she's worked with one boy who had to face a jury and share what happened to his younger sisters and himself.
And I believe the only way he got through that was with one of our dogs.
The DA says they've had the program for 8 years and it's expanding. These dogs go through rigorous training.
Pretty much by the time you go through the process of getting registered with them, your dog is foolproof around kids or any type of people.
Good news there. Now, here's an interesting note. The DA's office tells us that the therapy dogs not only help the kids, they actually have a relaxing effect, calming effect on the entire courtroom.
Also talks that the dogs are going to be in the Children's Advocacy Center in the future.
Good to see a program expanding.